Hello and welcome back for our second video. I'd like to start off by saying that this is a new video series that I'm doing, really new to the whole YouTube thing, and I would appreciate any feedback in the comments that you give me for both improving the quality of the videos and just anything that you would like to see in general. So I guess to get started today, we're going to go ahead and play a few singleton matches with a Temur Midrange deck that I've been working on. This deck was originally featured as Temur Elementals. If it shows up, there we go. This was originally featured as Temur Elementals, and it has now been converted to more of a mid-range deck. We had two versions of Chandra Awakened Inferno before, but we realized just how good she was, and what an impact she has on the board. So we've moved our threat level up. We've bumped her up to 4 spots. We've got Cavalier of Flames at 2. I think ultimately I'd like to try this as Cavalier of Gales. And we've got a couple other low-end threats. So first of all, we've got Omnath, who has great potential in the deck. We also have Hydrate Crassus. Again, just an overall powerful card and speaks for itself. Risen Reef here is really the backbone of the deck for both getting lands into play and the card advantage that it provides. In Chandra, Acolyte of Flame helps with that. So when you can get that synergy set up, it's just such an advantage that buries our opponent quickly. I found that Narset, Parter of Veils, really helps against the control decks, and that's why she's in here, and she also helps us find our copies of both Chandras. The removal in this deck is a little light, focusing more on the ramp strategies and the actual elementals themselves. So we're going to go ahead and get started here and see how it does. So, like I said, we're just going to do some rank singleton here, and hopefully the deck performs well. If anything, I'm hoping to accomplish our daily achievements. And again, if you have any questions on this deck or how it plays out in my experience, let me know. Okay, we have 2 lands here, which are on color, and we also have Leafkin Druid. I know it doesn't help us cast our double red cards, but it is ramped into Chandra Awakened Inferno, and I'm hoping that we should draw another red source before then. So we're going to give this a shot. One of the other things I like about this deck here is most of our creatures are elementals, and therefore Chandra's -3 ability does not affect them. Of course, it appears the same with our opponents as well. Okay, at this point, I think we're going to play out the Trailblazer and then the other Leafkin Druid. Helps us really set up our board. And if we draw another untapped red source next turn, Chandra Awakened Inferno will come down and start doing a number on the board.
Not to brag, but I'm totally the best pirate. Say hi to my fiery friends.
Okay, that went fairly well for us, and there we go, right on time. So I think our best move here is to play Chandra Awakened Inferno, and then minus her to kill their Chandra.
I need some kindling. You look flammable enough.
And we're going to target their Chandra.
You walk it off, Chandra.
next turn our Chandra will come down and hopefully be able to start sweeping with great advantage. Because of their unclaimed territories, I understand they produce any color mana for their elementals, and they might just be red-green, but I am worried about a Stormkin or something like that that has haste. So that means that our Chandra is going to be leaving the field here. Okay, we're going to let her go.
Reduced to embers.
Luckily for us, we have Chandra here. Pump out our own elementals
Pyromancer extraordinaire.
and start creating pressure.
Mostly. Don't worry, I brought company.
And while that does that, hopefully that'll tie up 2 of their elementals attacking our Chandra. At least. So even though we only have 1 card in hand, I do feel pretty good about this right now. The Wisdom Reef is going to prove to be a problem though. So we will trade off like so.
Hey, go easy. I'm training here.
And get some more value out of Chandra.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
And we'll attack here as well. Most likely they're not going to block, which is good for us. Okay, we'll buff here. Okay, next. That was a fairly solid turn, so we'll end up losing our Chandra to our opponent. However, it'll put us on the path to play our second Chandra and crack back at him next turn. And we really don't care about this yet. Alright, no lands into play. That's quite a few cards for our opponent, but they only have 1 mana open, which doesn't really affect us right now. That'll do it. So let's think here. Let's go ahead and buff. And again, that's to preserve our attacks for next turn.
I don't have enough swears right now.
Ooh, this is interesting. So, let me see here. They have 2 blockers. If we play our Chandra, attack. I think that puts us in a good spot. Because we're at 10 life still, which is pretty solid.
Anyone need a match? No? Too bad. Hey, these little guys are great.
And then we will attack in. Let's see here. I'll just go with the 3 attackers for now. I do like having some creatures on defense because I don't quite know what our opponent's capable of. Okay. So we'll go ahead and buff here, and all of our opponent's creatures will shrink. So So unless our opponent has 2 of the Creeping Trailblazers in hand, we should be alright. Although a Creeping Trailblazer and a Shock would do it as well. Except for we have 1 blocker. Ooh. They did shock themselves. Let's see where we're going here. Okay, there's 1 push Chandra, 2. I'm really okay with this so far. Oh, do we block? I think so.
Keep it up and you'll pay.
Okay. So here, I think we go ahead and generate a couple of elementals.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Let's attack in with them, even if 1 gets through, we're good. Chandra.
Let's make this quick. I've got other things to burn.
Tick up on her.
Oh, looks like someone's getting a
End the
little
turn.
sweaty.
So we're going for the long. And this is what I really like about this mid-range deck is, even though we're playing against elementals, we have options. We're able to get damage in and close out the game when the board stalls. Although I will say it is scary that our opponent has a full hand of cards. Okay, that's fair point. So, what is their move here? I feel like they have to kill Big Chandra, otherwise they're going. That's pretty good.
The city is so constraining. I need to be free.
And you give everything +2/+0, right? At least that's what I would do. But even then, that's 8 damage. Okay.
Time to turn up the heat.
Right? No, that's not 8. That's a lot more. Darn it. I did the math wrong. Well, it looks like we got us fairly close on that one. Okay. Now let's try another round here. It's a little disappointing, but I do feel like we saw light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, got a couple of 2-drops here. This could really be an interesting hand. Having to play tapped. Let's see what our opponent plans on playing. Ooh, do like that. Let's play our incubation druid. Let's see here. Overgrown tomb. What can our roots be on? Interesting. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and play out the Risk Reef in hopes of hitting another land drop. Okay. And if not, then it gets our, if it lives, our Chandra Reef engine gets online next turn. Okay, here we go.
Learned a bunch of new burn spells to try on you.
This looks like a pretty aggressive start so far. And Narset is an enabler for us. We'll go ahead and get rid of her. Ooh, nice. So they can kill Chandra this turn if they want to. This is very interesting. I was not expecting this at all. So they're going to sack 2 creatures. If they sack 2 creatures, we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Incubation Druid in hopes of hitting another land with Chandra. We did natural one more land. Okay, right now, let's start here and see where we end up.
Hey, these little guys are great!
Done on that. I think right now, we're going to press the advantage. This deck, once it gets rolling, it really goes. Although we probably will lose Chandra, so I think right now I want Narset to find us another Chandra, although we don't have another blue source at this time. We do have an advantage with the elementals. I think Narset's going to go again. I do like the art on that overgrown too. Those look pretty nice. Ooh, goblins. I guess this is a black-red token deck, and Priest of Forgotten Gods may be part of what's centralized around, if I had to guess. So what I do like here is they would have to attack with both creatures in order to kill Chandra. So they can just... Okay, we're going to get rid of the Reef here, so we can block for Chandra. I know it doesn't always seem like the best play, but I think right now it works out for us. Okay, so here at this point, I think we're going to play out both of our mana sources, and then Big Chandra's going to come out next turn and burn the board away.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
And attack with all three. Okay, that's fine. Except for they can make a sack one if they have more tokens this turn. Interesting. I haven't played against this slowly much. Let's see
If
here.
I were you, I'd just surrender right now. Effective.
Okay. You're gonna have to keep Lily in check, it appears. Okay, so here we're gonna play out Chandra. -3 to wipe the board for the most
You look
part.
flammable enough. Everyone knows the bigger
And we're gonna
explosions are
create
more
2
fun.
more and go after
They were a lousy servant.
our opponent.
Death is enlightening.
Say
I
hi to
love
my
this
fiery
combination of
friends.
Chandras in this format. And hopefully Big Chandra will live long enough to be able to plus her.
Waste not, want not.
Lily is a good source of card draw, isn't she?
Putrid, but effective.
I'm
Nice.
happy as a hellion to start some fires.
So it's a giant token stack. It's
Don't
interesting.
worry. I brought
I don't know that I've seen this before. Looks like we're using both Chandras, probably.
Well, fresh
Time to sleep for a week.
I'll find a use for you later.
Prison Reef. And there's another Chandra. And Trailblazer. Come on, land. Okay, I do like the land. I know it's just because it helps us play out more stuff next turn. I'm almost willing to take all the damage this turn in order to go on the offensive next turn. Because I feel like with Chandra
From
we'll really do
battle
some
to
damage.
grave.
Death is enlightening.
Yeah, so with all that mana, what can our opponents do? There's 3 goblins. Instigator. Maybe it's time for Hydrate Crassus.
Don't worry. I brought company.
That's 5 damage this turn, 4 probably, if I block.
What want not?
So I wonder what my best move is going to be. I feel like it's grasses. Gain some life and get the flying in there. I do want it can -4, which you can get rid of it slowly. There we go. Risen Reef, Trailblazer, or Risen Reef Overgrowth Elemental. That might be better. Me 2 blockers. No, it's only 5 mana. I'm gonna do that. I think we're gonna go Hydrate Grasses here. Okay. I hope my opponent doesn't make me sacrifice a creature. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. I don't think they want to get rid of Lily. I don't think they'll take down on her. What is this? Interesting. Never mind, I was wrong. Oh my goodness.
Don't worry.
Looks like that could be the end of this. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and concede this one. That is unfortunate because I feel like we started off really strong and then we just kind of petered out on that one. Alright. So, should we break for a second, open a couple packs, hopefully be able to get in a different groove here before we play another round. Alright. Okay, Mob Flames. That's my first one of those. Nice uncommon wild card and Hydra. Another wild card. Lotus Field. I think that's my first Lotus Field as well. Alright. Let's go see if we can get a winning game here. Right now, I'm not really sure what I would change about the deck. I did like playing the Big Chandra on -3, although after seeing what that other deck could do, I would have probably held off. But hindsight is 20/20. You can't really do much about that. Alright. Keep this one. I've been lucky enough to play first all 3 games so far. And we've got all of our pillars online and double whichever one we need. Very nice. And the guild gate. That was not unexpected. Hoping we can draw into some gas here. You know, I feel like we can ramp up to our pretty big spells. And these overgrowth elementals will keep us okay for a little while, but yeah. Interesting. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack it for one. Don't want to miss the damage. This Lightning Storm King was interesting. So, elemental decks are apparently becoming popular. It's just what version is best. More of a mid-range version, an aggro version. Who's to say? Well, so I feel like they're going to be rampant here. When I say that, I mean into like a Cavalier of Thorns. Okay, it's a 2/5. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and attack with that, right? No. Yeah, we are. We're not going to want to block the elves. And I'll pay 2 life, and I'll play the other leaf here. Alright, we're fully online as far as mana goes now. And they are one. No, they're one green source away from the Cavalier player. This here is where a large chunk would be excellent for wiping the board. And I would really like that. And start scrying. That gives us our best chance with our side here.
I know 88 ways to keep an open mind.
There we go. And we're gonna attack. Block if they want. They're just gonna lose a creature next turn anyways, but maybe they don't realize that. There's the green source. Ooh, Carnage Terror. Nice. Oh, I could attack if he blocks the Carnage Tyrant. Then I can play Shotgun -3 and wipe it out. Whoops.
You are a mighty warrior. I concede.
That's what we were hoping for.
I'm Chandra, the immolation sensation.
There we
wanted
go.
to make a really big fireball.
Hopefully she lives long enough for us to start pulsing her. In fact, that's a +2 helps keep her out of range even further. So we're not in the clear yet. I do feel fairly decent. Of course, I've said that before. Mr. Toonfinger, show me what you got. Oh, minus to kill our Chandra.
Anyone who stands in my way is getting sizzled.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Maybe I can draw my own in response. Alright, let's try and attack her. And if this works, we'll go ahead and shock her and continue on live.
I like your energy. Don't know what's next for me.
Okay, now we're in the top deck war. Which I feel probably favors me. I know we have a lot of low-end creatures, but we've got the biggest creature on the board currently, and we've got some bombs in our deck. And we'll draw a line next turn with discard. Block and lightning strike, maybe. Block and Chandra's Triumph. Lightning strike. And block. There we go. I feel like this is going to get us ahead next turn. And that is what we were hoping for. Okay, not exactly where we want to be. I'm going to hold the force in case we end up having to get another formatting voice. I almost feel like Light Up the Stage would be better here. I don't mind pitching the land cards because we do have a Cavalier of Flames in the deck. There we go. And we'll plus her out of the range of Chandra in case our opponent plays another one.
Let's get toasty.
And the more we can plus her, the quicker this game is going to close out.
No pressure.
That's the turn. This is where Chandra really starts to exceed.
Won't lie, I'm a pretty great pyromancer. Hope it's not too hot for you. Don't worry, I brought company.
I guess we're just going to sit back at this point. No, there's a whole lot our opponent can do.
Go get him, buddy! Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
Alright, here we go. In the finale. Ooh, it feels good to finally win one. I'm glad we got one victory under our belt. This mid-range deck could probably benefit. Maybe counters in the board. What else? I think like Narset being able to find Chandra and other planeswalkers. And even one of our few pieces of removal deep beat. I don't know, what do you guys think? What improvements would you make after seeing it play so far? Again, I think this is a key little hand. All 3 colors and decent early game spells. Okay. So I feel like we're playing against one of the decks that has the Drakes in it. So I need more red sources. We're going to move that to the bottom. And I'm going to play out creatures however they probably in the shot. And there's Chandra. It's got to be, right? So assist control, maybe? Okay, I was waiting for the shock there. Mr. Tin Can here. Oh, nice. You gotta kill that. I don't have a choice. So this will enter tapped. Play this here. Kill the thief and attack for 2. Still haven't seen a 56 land in another great source. That one's gonna die too. Maybe we're saving the shock for a busy week. Make a bolus, not to discard a card. Get in for 2, and end the turn. Interesting, so this must be Grace's control. Pass the turn here. Yeah. Hopefully get another untapped land next turn. Which with only the one tempo we should be able to get it coming untapped, right? I have to sack a creature. I have to sack a creature. I'll go and sack this one here. There's the potential to put this one and make Chandra Elements larger. Turn, we're gonna go and shove. Druid. Pass turn. Let's make it a 5/5 now. Let's get it interesting. I do this, but I'm not be able to attack with both of them next turn. Let's see if we can kill one of these right now. There we go. Okay, where are we going here? What does Technicals do?
I am limitless death.
I'm Chandra, the immolation sensation. No pressure.
Oh, so next time we could win if they kept that. Basically,
My
everything goes
knowledge
perfect.
is endless.
Goodness, here we go.
Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
Okay, this is interesting.
Chandra Nalar, pyromancer extraordinaire. Mostly. Go get him, buddies.
So, I guess it's not looking too good, but there's always a chance, I guess.
No pressure.
Red source next turn. I can really crush it and do some damage here. Hopefully clear my opponent's board.
The dead shall I'm a god once again.
Aw, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
Okay. There we go. That'll do it. Alright, we're gonna play one last game and we'll wrap it up for the evening. Again, any suggestions you might have for the deck would be greatly appreciated. Love the power of Chandra. I don't know if she's best in a Colonial style build or this Temur build. I really like the synergies of Rosary, but I just don't know that it's worth it. As far as it seems like it's very hit or miss. Alright, we're gonna hope to get the red source here. Black Aggro, is that what we're up against here? I would say so. They get any card they want as long as it's in my hand,
Walk it off,
right?
Chandra.
Oh, this is probably a really bad keep. Alright, you know what? Let's close this one out and have one last one. We're not gonna waste our time here. Okay. One last, let's hopefully end on a winning streak, or with one winning game. So what do you guys think about the current M20 draft format? I'd like to hear your thoughts. You can put them down below in the comments. It'd be really nice to know. I personally like it. I forced Temur or Red Green a few times now, but I've also played Blue White Flyers, which has been a lot of fun. So are we up against a control build here? Maybe? would say so. I'm surprised they took the risen route for high up. Maybe they have a counter for the Cavalier? No attacks right now. I think we're gonna slow roll the Cavalier. And they can kill our incubation drill if I need to. We have all the mana in hand we need to cast it. But I want to be able to work some of the cards out of hand before I get to this one. Okay, Tiberi? No? Alright. Let's attack and see if he gets killed. I wonder if there's anything they could flash in that could kill it. Not that I know of. Maybe they could push him, Brian through it, cut through it in the mid lane of their spell. Or they could just do that. Luckily, we absorb my counter over here. And there goes the Cavalier. Alright, beat Chandra next turn, maybe? Hopefully. Okay, I'm slowly doing damage here. A little bit at a time is what matters. And if they have a -4, I can pump this currently to go +2/+2. Might be worth adapting next turn also. Let's see what we draw. I'm not even sure our opponent that. We're going to go ahead and attack. With both. And then adapt. And end of play tapped. Okay. Well, let's set up stuff for all of our big plays if we can find one. And this is where I have a couple tormenting voices, and Narset's even. Fortunately, we haven't gotten that far yet.
If you show remorse, I'll show restraint. Keep up the pace!
Okay. Yeah, he knew it was dead if he -10. And we're going to go ahead and attack in here and see what happens. And try to shot. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have played that. I guess I should have seen that one coming. I'm not all that familiar with the current standard format.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
That's pretty good too. This
Your
is where I'd really
corpse
like to
will
get a
make
big
an
Chandra.
excellent minion.
Or even a Cavalier at this point.
Never hurt anyone.
Okay, Narset. Chelsea gets the
I
direct
have
cards.
practiced against many. Put thoughtfulness before action.
Put this in tapped. So at least my opponent can draw a bunch of cards now. He can send Narset back with third from the top, however. So do you think Leyline of Combustion helps us in a match like this? Is there enough target to remove for our spells?
Rise.
You need to slow down.
Alright. Well, that's a start. And there we go.
I'm happy as a hellion to start some fires.
We have one turn down to get our engine
Cute.
going. Okay. So now we will attack both of those. I mean, they're going to naturally go. This puts us in a awesome position. Now they have to have threats for all of our answers. Or answers for all of our threats, I should say. Swing the zombie into Chandra.
What a good, mindless minion.
If we try a big Chandra, that would be really good. So we get 1 damage through. Plus we put an emblem on them. We also have shock available.
We need
I'd
to
rather
move
not
quickly.
do that. So, can we win by playing uncountable cards or as few of these cards as possible to avoid the absorb? I don't know if that's worth it. Alright, our opponent has some serious choices, I can see. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we've got a cast down. Yep, and for Soul, of course, he's going to have a mana either way. So we can't assume that. So with that, do I shock one of the zombies so Chandra lives? Loyalty counter on Chandra, maybe.
We can do this together.
Alright, see what happens.
Rise and shine.
So that shock available. Hydrate Crassus. He's already played 2 absorbs. What are the chances that he's playing 3 or 4? He's probably only playing the 2.
My
There's the rest of it
prowess.
out.
Meditate and prepare.
There it is. What do you know?
Let's skip to the good part.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we needed. We're just gonna jam it.
Let's make this quick. I've got other
Ramble
things
on
to
our
burn.
opponents. I should have tried countering it. Just again, 3 lives even if it wouldn't have actually been countered.
Reduced to embers. No pressure.
Where are they on mana? There we go.
Remember this one?
I just gotta be really careful if I get another Chandra. Then
I have just the trick for this.
I'll be able to put another emblem on him. That's fine. That eraser me. You can have it. I was cast it anyways.
No time for a break.
Good help is easy to find in war.
We get to cancel on your turn. Swing of the 3, we're on swing of the 3. It's just one turn quicker. All yours. I feel like it's not settled by any means, but not this hurt.
Time to sleep for a week.
Shonda would reset the board in some time. What do we have here? Okay. think we're just gonna pass the turn. So we are on the losing cup right now. Like I said, if we get another Chandra and reset the board, that would be really good. We have the truck this next
Like a
turn.
fun new toy.
Hurry!
Come on, Chandra. Oh, big Chandra. Nope. Well, unfortunately, I think that's gonna be the end of it. Well, thank you everybody for joining our stream. Again, please comment below on what you'd like to see, any improvements that could be made, any of that stuff. Next time we'll hopefully get to tier 3. I'd also like you to go ahead and click subscribe and follow if you like the content. And again, help me get better. Thank you.